We have an inspiring program ahead, but before we begin, I want to take a quick moment to reflect on our history and one of our founding members, Rabbi Levi Olin, who served as senior rabbi at Temple Emanu-El from 1948 until 1970. Rabbi Olin was a powerful advocate for libraries and civic life, and he even fought to preserve the name that we still carry today, Friends of the Dallas Public Library. Advocacy remains a core value at Temple Emanu-El, and it's my honor to welcome Rabbi David Stern, Senior Rabbi of Temple Emanu-El, to offer an invocation. And then after lunch, you'll hear from a true champion of our mission, our board chairman, Ken Benson. Welcome, Rabbi Stern.
My favorite college professor taught us, his students, many important skills. He taught us how to read. He taught us how to write. But the most important lesson he taught us was this: if you go to the stacks in the library and come back with only the book you went there for, you have failed in your mission. He called it vagrant scholarship, the act of finding your book and then looking at the book to its left or right, or the shelf above or the shelf below, or just running your finger along the bindings nearby to see if the texture catches your attention. He taught us about research as a kind of unauthorized wandering, unauthorized dwelling. Because the next thing you were supposed to do with your more than one book was plop yourself down right there in the stacks where you kind of weren't supposed to and read. Upright or lying on your side, leaning on an elbow, and looking generally unproductive. All the while engaged in the most productive act in the world, reading. All the while engaged in the most precious freedom in the world, thinking. All the while traveling across time and space with the most precious passport in the world, a library card. Now, I've dated myself because I've described the library exclusively in terms of books. If I had learned my sophomore and college lessons in the Dallas Public Library today, I would have learned of tax help and ESL classes and computer instruction and memory kits for seniors and summer reading programs for kids. I would have learned that our library has a Shakespeare First Folio on display, one of only about 235 surviving in the world. The bard will be happy to know that he earned your applause. But maybe the best thing about a public library, and the Dallas Public Library in particular, is not just that you can run into other books there, it's that you run into other people there. Because a library is a gathering place, a hub for community and relationship and care. It's a place where a kid can feel safe, not because books have been shamefully pulled from the shelves, but precisely because there is a book on that shelf that serves as a mirror in which that kid can see himself when he feels otherwise utterly unseen and alone. And that is a gift even greater than the library card my mother sent my sister whenever my sister moved to a new city. In just a few days, Jews around the world will gather around our family tables for Passover, and we will fulfill a biblical commandment. V'higadata levincha bayom hahu lemor, and you shall tell the story of the Exodus to your children on that day. So now you know. It is actually a biblical commandment to tell a story. So if you ever wonder about the significance of the work you do by supporting this library, or if anybody ever challenges your religious and moral right to do it, just tell them the Bible told you so. This is sacred work because a library is a sanctuary. And it's Exodus work because a library is a place of crossings because a library is and must remain a place of freedom. May God bless every sojourner in our wonderful Dallas Public Library. And may God bless the food we friends, we sojourners, are about to eat. May it nourish and sustain us for all the work, all the promise, all the stories yet to come. Amen.